Hi, this is Dr. Dipashiti here again, and I'm a health coach. Today's topic, which I would like to share, is from my own experience. I have been listening, I'm a health coach, so I keep listening to a lot of my people and a lot of my patients. And during that process, I realized something very important. Suffering is something which is there with everyone has something or the other which they suffer, whether it's an emotional pain, whether it's a physical pain, whether it's a mental pain, whether it's a pain of just an existence, even that people suffer. So suffering is something which cannot be I would say which cannot be differentiated into mine is big or mine is less, whatever. I mean, everyone suffering according to them is something which they are able to endure or not able to endure. But what I realized it, a person who is sitting opposite to them, like as a friend, as a family member, as a doctor, as a mother, whoever is sitting in front, can ease the suffering by just listening. So, when I mean listening, it means listening mindfully, listening to the person without any talk in your mind to ease that suffering, listening the person without getting restless within or trying to identify the suffering with your own self, listening to the person with complete mindfulness and with with an emotion which tells a person that I am there with you. So without the chatterbox about what is this person keeps on saying the same thing, or without the chatterbox of judging the person, or without any thought that come on, this is not big, or let me solve this for you, nothing like that. You just listen to the person. Once you listen to the person, you may experience empathy towards that person, of understanding how that person is and how that person is going through this whole thing. Sometime by just listening, you can allow the person's inner wisdom, by just a compassionate listening, that other person who is suffering, his inner wisdom may take over and the solution can come from him, within himself. That person can solve his own problem by just you compassionately listening to them. That's what I realized a power of listening is all about. Now, when I say that, it doesn't mean the listening is only for others, it means the listening is for your own self also. At times, how friendly and compassionately we listen to others, it's important that you listen to your own self too. Many times, I can give an example how we can listen to our own self when we are suffering from something. So, let me give you a very small, very practical example of any kind of pain. Suppose your shoulder is paining. Okay, the shoulder pain is something which is superficial, which is trying to tell you something. So deep down, we are very much aware of that pain because it's at the surface and it is not allowing you to do any kind of your regular routine work. It makes you not among the normal people out there who are able to do their normal work every day's routine thing. When it stops, that is why we are able to feel the pain. So when you're feeling the pain, try to see something which is very silent out there, a silent grief inside you, a silent sadness inside you, which you are trying to escape. That's important. When any of your body part is paining, hold on, calmly listen to your inner pain, and then find out, if I just listen to myself, what am I speaking to my own self? Why am I saying that I have to take the all burden all along of everyone out there? I have a solution to this. Then your inner wisdom will come up a solution, like I can say no to some stuff out there. And even if it means that I think they will think me a rude person, or they will think me, or they will judge me, in spite of that, I have a responsibility and love to my own self too. So be that person and listen to yourself. And maybe when you do that, you free yourself because you did something authentically natural to your own self, rather than faking something out there or cribbing and doing something like, I have to do all this every time. You all don't do anything. Many times we do that. We get irritated and do stuffs, but we get irritated and do it, or we silently don't say anything and we do it, but inner we are sad to do it. When it is done like that, it is not authentic at all. it will be shown or it will be reflected to the other person that this person is not doing it with his heart. And I may have other ways, some people may think that I have a power on that person, that I can make that person do anything without his wish. So whatever it is, what is important is you remain authentic to your own self, and you try to listen the inner voice there which is speaking to you. When you do that, it will really free you and the pain which is appearing on the surface. If you talk to your shoulder and ask, what is it that I am burdening with you? What is it that I am taking an extra responsibility out there? Because shoulders are meant to take responsibility. So, what is that I am doing? And see, why am I sad and irritated? You will feel a lot of answers rather than they did this to me, they said this to me, I have to do it. If I don't do it, nobody will do it. Rather than that, if you just sit there and see, is there a way out of this whole thing? Can I take a support from other people? Can I just say no to something which I can't do? And then maybe it will be good to them and maybe it will be good to me. There will be many things where you can take a support of your people. There will be many things which you can say no. You can let go something which is far more important. Rather, you can take something which is far more important and let go something which are not that important. You can't do everything and everywhere unless everything is important to it. Still, you can do it with a very keen way of taking support, managing, processing, planning, and saying no to some stuff which you want to let go. Letting go is a very important tool of having a very balanced life. So, listen mindfully. If you listen mindfully, you don't have to ease the suffering. A calmer mind will come up with a solution from an inner wisdom, and that itself will free you from a lot of pain out there. Saying so, I hope you all could get a gist of a compassionate listening to other and compassionate listening to your own self and having a calmer, peaceful mind. See you soon. Hope you like this topic. Let me know if you want to hear anything further. Do like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you. See you again.